On today's episode of the Nostalgia Test podcast, we dig deep into some commercials from the 90s and see if they pass the ultimate test, the Nostalgia Test. We got some soda, OJ, purple stuff, Sunny Delight, Sunny D.
That's it.
Ah,
Oh, classic commercial, bro. Purple stuff
absolutely.
is something I still like reference. I'm actually wearing a purple shirt.
There you go.
And here I look like the guy from I'm Just a Teenage Dirtbag Burger. Anyways, guys, I lost my mind last episode.
Ooh.
What are we doing today, Dan? Commercials. You're gonna pop quiz me on commercials. Pop test me?
What we're doing today is we are going back. We've taken a break from music and movies and everything, and we're going to do commercials. We've done this before on an early episode when we did the 80s toy commercials. And now I put a list of 90s commercials from the 90s that we both haven't, I've seen, but Manny hasn't seen. He's going to pick a random number, and then we are going to watch it, talk about it, and put it to the test. And that, my friend, is going to be the episode.
Holy nostalgia.
So,
Yes, Manny. Thank you.
Manny, before we start, your thoughts on commercials from the 90s, if you remember any, because like we don't really watch commercials now, we call them ads, and I feel like they're even worse. I actually hate them.
I feel like
Um,
I feel like there's no ad that's memorable anymore. And plus
mm.
everything ends with a QR code. Especially ones on TV, like if you don't pay for like the professional Hulu and the streaming apps,
Oh my
and you
God,
have to
fuck
like
them.
you'll watch like some like fucking drug, commercial because it's always a prescription drug, and then like QR code,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know. So there's
yeah.
no real like jingles anymore. There's no real taglines. I
None.
remember in the 90s, there was all about slogans. Like
Yes.
Toyota, who could ask for anything more? Nobody beats the Whiz.
Oh my God.
Yeah. 1-800 mattress. Mattres has to leave off the last
The
S for
last S for
savings.
savings.
Come on, bro. Like everything had
Uh,
yeah, everything, and you still remember it, right? Or
yeah.
like this was from the 80s though, the crazy guy, the guy, the prices are insane. The crazy Eddie's
Oh,
crazy. That guy got Long Island local who got I think he was like embezzling money or some shit.
of
He
course, he was amazing.
yeah, he's crazy. But I think I
Uh,
definitely remember them like they were just fun to watch.
yeah.
And you
No.
all I mean they worked.
Oh,
Was
yeah. I
was
mean,
Skip It in the 90s? The very
Skip
best
It,
thing
I
of
think was
there's a counter
yeah.
on the ball. Try to beat that very best score so you could jump a whole lot more. Now
Skip it,
skip
skip
it,
it, break it, hurt
there
your
goes your ankle.
friend. Or like this one, Manny, which we did an episode on this one too.
Okay. Dude, you don't even have to play. This should be a quiz thing of like name this commercial.
Everyone,
Mentos.
if
The
you
fresh.
are looking for a good time and you
Yeah.
have a party coming up, themed party, 80s, 90s, 2000s, and you're looking for two amazing people to host that party, contact the Nostalgia Test podcast at the Nostalgia Test at gmail.com. We will come and host your party. We will do a podcast. We will play games. We will do whatever it is that you want for money.
Oh wow. And that's a good meatball. All right, let's go.
Oh,
No!
so, uh, so Manny, I got some commercials here.
Okay.
So let's start. Pick a number from 1 to 9.
8.
8. Okay. All right. So here we go. I will set this up and then we will watch the commercial from the 90s that Manny has chosen.
I almost want to guess it without looking at it, but
You want
obviously
to,
we're watching
without
it.
looking at it, you want to guess.
Yeah, but we got to watch it too because I got to. What are we putting it to the test or?
I guess, yeah, we're putting it to the test. That's what we
Yeah,
do here, right? Here we
yeah.
go. Here we are. Manny, the
I'm not seeing.
1991 Nerf Turbo Screamer football
Yeah.
commercial. Okay, so
Yes.
okay,
Let's get
here
it.
we go.
Fucking Nerf Turbo, baby.
Do you
I
see
remember
it?
Nerf
Do you
Turbo.
see it?
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
The sounds of football. The new sound of football. The new Nerf Turbo Screamer football, specially designed for the screaming sound of excitement. Turbocharged.
Screaming sound of hurting your fucking knuckle.
Raising your finger.
Yeah. Oh.
The new Nerf
Top Gun.
Turbo Screamer. Football will never sound the same again.
All right, there we go. 30-second spot of the Nerf Turbo Football Screamer. Manny, impressions.
Football will never sound the same again. Impressions, it was fine. I've seen better ones. That one's pretty cheesy. The B-roll on that one was awful. The green screen, even worse. But I do remember the ball, but I want to ask you this. Was the Turbo Screamer your favorite, or was the Vortex, the Turbo? I think it was called the Vortex, and it was like football, but it had a tail, so it went even further.
Yeah.
Looked like a dog toy. We were playing with a dog toy. That's what we were playing with.
We were playing with dog toys.
That's what we were playing with.
That's what Nerf is. It's dog toys.
It's dog toys. They're like, we should just have the humans play this.
The thing about the Nerf Screamer and the Nerf, before they put that stupid whistle on it, it was just the ball, right? Like that
which
turbo
was
ball.
Fine.
It was absolutely fine.
It didn't make it better.
No.
Fucking screaming through the air.
It made it more frustrating, actually, because if you couldn't get it to whistle, it was just like you threw it harder, and then you'd break your friend's finger.
Yeah. And what was the point of it?
To make
noise. If it didn't
bro.
whistle and it broke, it was stupid. And then all it really did was add a hard piece of plastic to come to your freaking fingers. Exactly. And in the winter, when you're playing, first of all, just go get a regular football.
Dude, the worst was when the Nerf ball went
into the pool. Yes.
Or at the beach.
Bro,
and
that's a weapon.
Yeah.
At that point.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
That was a weapon.
Yeah.
When it was at the beach and then they had sand in it and it was wet.
Oh, horrible.
I was like, wet concrete slapping in your face.
And then, like, if you had the whistle, it was filled with water.
Yeah, you're not whistling nothing.
You're whistling nothing. So the Vortex I like the Vortex. But
you didn't play football with the Vortex. Like, there was no football game. You were just playing who can throw the furthest.
Yeah,
you were playing lawn darts.
Yeah.
That's what you're playing.
You were playing, let's go make your friend run. And he was like, I'm just throwing this over my friends' heads. And
and nobody caught it. Nobody caught the Vortex.
And if you did, you broke your finger.
Yes.
Everything was.
I still remember a couple of our friends spraining their fingers off of this thing.
I don't know if kids break their fingers like we used to break fingers. Like,
no, because these things don't exist anymore. That people would get sued.
Why is there always an old lady with her head out the window looking at something being thrown past her?
She's like, "What's that loud noise? The whistle."
And an Iron Eagle up in the air, like
she should have. There would have been what would have made that commercial better if, like, she just like stuck her hand out and just like stopped the whistle, or like caught it and just like, it's mine now.
So
all right, next.
So Manny,
what?
Let's
doesn't
look at
pass.
this in two ways. It doesn't pass. Okay, the commercial
doesn't pass. This is terrible.
We don't have one. It's a terrible commercial. It is really bad.
The paint would fall off.
Oh,
remember, like, it would fade off. Oh. This ball is terrible. This ball is a terrible ball.
Does the ball pass the test? If we had, do you think that passes the test?
No.
Is it nostalgic?
It is.
Yeah, the Nerf is nostalgic.
Well, Nerf is still going on. They're hard on, like, fucking guns, Nerf suction guns. My nephew has one that has like 50 shooters.
Yeah.
Now, first of all, if this is real, this machine gun is insane. But I sometimes make fun of, like, why does anyone need this? And I kind of get it. You know why? Yeah. Because when you only have 3 Nerf darts to shoot, it's really fucking annoying to having to go get that.
Yeah.
When you have 100 in a circle cylinder, and you just pop, 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 pop. That's like 5 minutes of fun.
5 minutes of fun.
So, like,
Yeah, it's interesting because I was looking for a Nerf commercial and I was like, oh, did the Nerf swords come out in the 90s or the 80s? And it just missed the commercial missed it by like 2 3 years. Like in 1989, there was a commercial for those Nerf swords where it had that
Yes.
thing around that ring that like you poke the thing through and you get
Oh
a
my
point.
God, yes.
Yeah, yeah.
You poke them out. It was like jousting, but for Nerf.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
But that commercial was in 1989, so we got the Nerf screaming football, which the Vortex was definitely louder when it screamed.
Yes.
Um, but I agree. The commercial's not good. I can't believe he bought these things with that commercial. Like, think of the level of what they just had to do to make people buy stuff. It's just like here's a football, and let's just that's all it is. Like, buy it.
You just had a really, really good voiceover.
Oh, that guy's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
What do
right.
we got?
So
Next
now
number.
that
I'm
that one's
going.
out, we're going 1 through 8 now, Manny.
Oh, we're not 9 and 10 are gone.
Well, nine's gone because
I don't get 10.
there was only nine to begin with.
Oh, okay. I forgot. 3.
3. Oh, okay. This I don't even want to say anything. Like this one is going to be the greatest thing of all time. All right, here we go. Hold on. Let's share. I almost want to tell you to close your eyes so you don't see anything,
Okay.
but I need to know that you can actually see it. That's the problem. All right,
Okay,
is
go.
it playing? Is it there?
It's there.
All right, here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Magic potty baby, your body's all done. At potty training time will be so much fun. I help you with your training pants, you make me so proud.
This is a toy.
Potty feels like magic, then it flushes
Oh my God.
out loud.
It's fun to help Magic Potty Baby learn to use her potty. Flush
No, it's
and
not.
you're ready for next time.
Magic potty baby, I'm so glad that you're mine.
Magic Potty Baby and her Magic Potty. No water, no mess. Batteries not included.
Wow.
Batteries!
Why is this a toy? You know who should have been on for this episode?
Matt Nuccio?
Matt should have been on for this episode.
Oh,
Oh my
Manny,
God.
I saw that and I almost lost my mind when I was putting this list together.
No.
Magic Potty Baby. Now I remember
No.
this commercial on
Now
Saturday
I
morning.
remember there was another toy there, like a dog pooped and stuff, and you had to pick
Yeah,
up the poop.
what is with the toys that went to the
First of all, this is grooming to the max. Okay, I don't give a fuck if you're
Yeah.
gonna get mad at me about saying that.
Yeah.
That is all.
Yeah.
Why does a girl who just probably learned how to not potty, like not what do you mean, who learned how to potty only like 2 years ago? Why is she getting a doll? Okay, called Magic Potty Baby, and we're watching it pee. And why is this fun?
And there's a friend.
No
There's a
one
friend
wants to go to a
watching.
bathroom and watch peeing happening. This child probably has a sister too and could see it for real. No.
This is how you create a fucked up fetish. Like this is
Yeah.
the problem. And the
Dude,
thing
you're
is,
watching pee and laughing about it.
and it's
And then
the
you're
be-
like,
the best part was like batteries not included. What batteries?
what battery? Oh, it makes a potty noise.
Oh, right.
Yeah, and it gets the thing to like drop. This is a stupid fucking toy.
Dude, it's not even a toy.
I will
Is
say.
this a toy? Well, I guess you have the doll.
No, it's a learning device.
The doll is the toy. Like the doll, and you can
It's
have
a
the doll
teaching
without
device.
the toilet. But then
Yes.
you have to put it. And they hated this commercial. When
This-
this poor actress, because this is a child actor. This is what this is.
Yeah. They loved it
Had
though.
to pull the dude. All of it is not right. This is
Dan,
not right. You can't.
This
do
toy got used more than once in a household. Like, why?
This is the wrong.
like, imagine your wife. You have a kid and your wife gets this toy, and you see this thing. You don't really know. You just bought this thing. You open. It's getting open for Christmas. You put it out, and you're like, my hard on. Like, we fucking worked for this shit. Like, what?
Dude, was there a one that pooped? Like I'm thinking there had to have
I'm
been.
saying there was. I think there was one where you changed the diaper.
Yes,
Yep.
there was that.
Yeah. Everything has to do with like having a baby, having kids.
while boys are shooting each other with Nerf guns and GI Joes and stuff. Like it was
Yeah.
so like it was so
Let's just set it up.
separated.
Okay, I'm saying this doesn't pass. I
No.
will say though, jingle stays in your head.
It's like a horror film.
Party baby.
I want to send this video to Steve randomly and just be like, "Yo, new song," and then like,
All right, let's go. Next one.
oh no, yeah, it doesn't pass the nostalgia test. That
No,
was
fuck
creepy.
this shit.
That never. I think any toy that does that, they need to get rid of.
If there's a
because
toy that still does that, you're dumb.
that is scary.
Let's go
And
number one.
All right, number one. Okay, hold on. Let's get rid of this one.
Fucking magic potty baby.
Wow, that was funny though, dude.
Imagine Matt had something to do with that.
Dude, we need to have him back on.
I want him back on for 90s commercials or 90s toys.
We need to have him on with his like really crazy friends that all have made toys, because I'm sure one of them made that fucking peeing doll.
I want to know how much it made. Like, I want to know the sales
Millions.
percentage of that
Bro,
sales.
that thing made millions. You have to like if Pet Rock
Tycho
made
had
millions,
it. Yeah.
Exactly. If Pet Rock made millions, then this person that made the Magic Potty Baby probably made billions of dollars for someone to watch. I don't know. Anyway, here we go. Ready? Here's the next one from 1993, Polly Pocket,
Yes,
which is actually
Polly
coming
Pocket.
back, and they're making a movie out of this. There's going to be a Polly
Yes.
Pocket movie.
Well, there was like a Polly Pocket kind of thing in Toy Story 4. So,
the one that Quentin Tarantino refuses to watch.
fuck Quentin.
Here we go.
Let's go.
Hi, I'm Polly Pocket.
Is this the girl from the Magic Potty Baby?
Might be.
Check out what's happening in my world. Polly Pocket has a chapel with a groom and bride. There's Polly Pocket, Polly Pocket, Polly Pocket, Polly Pocket. Lunch drive around in the sun.
You
Okay.
can get a free Polly and a friend.
You get a free
Here
friend.
on specially marked compacts.
Free friend.
Supplies last.
You'll have twice as much fun in Polly Pocket. Polly Pocket.
Polly
Wow.
Pocket.
Packs, each sold separately from Mattel.
Fuck yes.
Wow.
I remember this commercial, and the fact that they went with like all the little birds on Jaybird Street love to hear the tweet,
Yep.
Polly Pocket.
Yeah.
Genius, cheesy as
Absolutely.
hell.
Mm-hmm.
I don't hate it. I think it stays nostalgic. I mean, I like it. It's it's better than a screen, I guess. Like you're playing pretend.
Yeah.
You could bring that along to dinners. You've definitely got Polly Pocket in the nose.
Yeah.
If, in the ear.
It was
You
like-
lost Polly Pocket.
Yeah.
Maybe you magnetized it to like all these different, like your desk or something.
Yeah, it was like when I saw that, and I remember these commercials as a kid too, watching Saturday morning cartoons. The Polly Pocket, commercial comes on, very catchy, really, and the thing is this, I feel like they played the Polly Pocket commercial after the Micro Machines commercial
Yeah.
because it kind of
Makes
similar.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mattel's like, all right, we got one for boys. Let's
Mhm.
do one. Did they have a male's version of Polly Pocket?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What would you call it?
Micro Machines.
Well, that's what
Yeah.
I mean. It's like Micro Machines, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna say actually, this was a really the commercial was catchy. It's still effective. They're making a Polly Pocket movie. Probably you're right. That's in the works, and I think, and I say it passes the nostalgia test. Why not?
I think it's I have to agree on this one. I like that. I like this toy.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
There we go. All right, Manny. We have, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait, how many we have now? Wait, 1, 2, 3.
We have two.
4,
We have
5,
two,
6.
4, 5, 6.
We have just pick 1 through 6 now.
5.
5. 1, 2, 3. Okay. No one cares.
What do you call the new water and ooze blasting oozinator? Oh, yeah! Bleh! Gross! Ew! Disgusting! And of course, awesome! The new oozinator blaster from Super Soaker. Major pumping required. Refilled sold separately. What do you call
No.
the new water and ooze blasting
No.
oozinator?
That wasn't real, right?
This is real,
This-
dude.
is
This
this
is
a joke?
totally real. No, it's
Are we
not a
watching?
joke.
Oh, yeah.
No, this is not a sketch.
And of course, awesome. The new Oozinator Blaster from
Look, that's real.
Okay, first of all, it looks like a gun from Halo.
Totally does.
Looks like one of the guns from Halo.
Yep.
Second of all,
Oh,
what the fuck did I just watch three boys do?
okay. So just
Ooze
for
on
everyone,
each other.
it's the Oozinator from Super Soaker. So it was a toy water gun. Man, I did no facts on all the other ones. I'm really sorry. I'm not going back. Manufactured by Hasbro as a member of the Super Soaker family. And so the company recommends that Super Soaker Oozinator for use by ages 6 and up. It's sold to $25.99. And the toy uses an air-powered blaster that can propel water up to 35 feet and bio-ooze up to 20 feet. The toy comes with a 10-ounce supply of bio-ooze.
Nope. 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 Nothing should be sold called bio ooze. There's nothing good about this. I don't care.
Dude, can you believe they sold that? That was being sold.
No.
Oh
No,
my
I get it.
God.
Like, all right, slime on people, but no.
No. No. That's
Even
so
the way you
wrong.
have to pump it. The way that kid is holding that pump. I'm sorry. There's so many wrong things about that. I can't unsee that now. Fucking terrible. Matt, I hope you didn't make this thing. Super Soaker.
Again. See, here's the thing. I really think you're right. We need to have Matt on to show him some of these. Like maybe we fucked up. Maybe we should have done this with him. But I'm telling you, man, like when I saw that, I was just like, what am I looking at? Like, what
Yes.
am I seeing?
Yeah.
It blew my mind. And it, no, it was bad news. And I don't 100% do not believe it passes the nostalgia test. I think we have a new category of bad. Oozinator bad.
That's pretty fucking bad. Oozinator bad. I agree
Yeah.
with your statement. New fucking level of bad.
Yeah.
And fuck the Three Musketeers. Fuck
We
the
are at-
fucking water talkies.
Fuck
Oozinator has topped the fucking list.
The Oozinator has topped the list.
Yeah.
Oh damn! What?
Yeah.
I have to go get her wipe.
Yeah.
Yes. There it is.
Oozinator bad. This was the worst thing I've ever seen. It's worse than the doll that pees.
Yes. All right, next. Let's go with number 2.
Oh my god! All right, where's the list again? 2. All right, here we go. Let's get this going. Maybe we can finally that. That was.
I need to get the fuck away from that thing.
All right, so we have somewhere to go then. Let's get away to Action Park.
All right.
Discover Action
Let's go.
Park.
I remember this commercial.
100%.
I fucking remember. You don't even.
The planet's coolest
I don't
place
even
on a
have
hot
to-
summer day.
Where's-
Minutes
how
from
come
your
you're
door,
not
a million miles
Look how
away.
relaxed everyone
One
looks.
of a kind
You're not- I'm
live-
not seeing it,
live
Dan.
show.
I'm not seeing it.
Bring your family and friends
I'm not
together
seeing it.
again.
What? Oh, you didn't see it?
I didn't see it.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
You were so happy.
Oh,
You're
we're gonna
like-
have to re-edit. We're gonna be a lot of editing in this. Maybe not. Who knows? Who cares? Oh, can you see it now?
Now I can. Oh yes, look at that.
All right, here
That
we go.
fucking thing walking up that thing with that float. How fucking terrible was that?
Well, let's get man. You have to watch it. Oh, wait, I want to repeat this. No. Oh my God. No.
Okay.
No. Oh, jeez. Oh my God. All right, people.
What happened?
I don't know what's going on. Why is this doing this? We're gonna keep going.
Action Park.
So you heard the music, but I would need Manny to see the commercial because if you know anything about Action Park, the commercial does not match the actual park.
No.
You see it now, Manny?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. I want you to watch how relaxed everyone looks.
Discover Action Park. The planet's coolest place on a hot summer day. Minutes from your door, a million miles away. One-of-a-kind rides, live shows. Bring your family and friends together again.
Stop
Okay,
it.
you finally saw it.
All right. First of all, that was a terrible commercial.
Yeah.
That wouldn't have gotten me there. There was
No.
another one that was better.
There was.
Action Park, baby. Nothing like it.
Dude, have you ever been to Action Park?
Like 4 times. Yes. Yes. Do you know what it reminded me? Remember that water park we went to when we were going across country?
Yeah.
It was like
dangerous.
It was that. It was dangerous.
Did we go to 2 water parks? Maybe
We
not.
might have.
Yeah. Okay, listen. For anyone that doesn't understand what Action Park is, there's a documentary about it. But it was
Called Class Action Park.
Yeah, there was a water park. It was a water park, basically. There were other things there that weren't
Run by
water-based.
misfits.
Yeah, run by a bunch of lunatics, and in New Jersey, and in the middle of the woods, basically. And it was dangerous. People got hurt there a lot. A few people died. They had a
Yes.
water slide that was a tube that went in a loop, and
Somebody
someone
got
got
stuck a couple
and
times.
drowned in that slide. So
I
when
don't know if that was a
went there,
myth.
no, when I went there, it was closed. Like you couldn't ride it.
Yeah,
Not
never went there
like-
when it was open.
Yeah, not like I would. Would you ride a water slide that went in a loop?
I have.
You have.
Yes.
You weren't.
They
scared?
now have safety protocols that if you're too heavy or too light to go through it, they have like a hatch that when you go backwards, it
Yeah.
can get you out. I have been on one that did a loop.
Hey, dude, after
It
seeing
was fucking awesome.
I've seen some videos of people getting stuck in these things, and it makes me not want to go to a water park unless the slide is open. Like I keep going through a tube or a big
I've seen
tube,
people
like-
pass people that are stuck.
Oh God, dude. Oh my God.
Yeah,
Water parks are dangerous.
absolutely.
And Action Park was one of the most dangerous.
It was dangerously awesome.
Yeah, that big one with the big tube, like you were hitting rocks. Like it
Yeah,
wasn't
they
fun.
were called. It was like the Grand Canyon Run or something, right?
Yeah.
And I remember what I distinctly remember is you had to go down
Mhm.
because they didn't have conveyor belts at this
No,
point.
you carried that fucking thing.
It's not like Splish Splash, where Splish Splash you like stand on line and you pick up your float.
Yeah.
You had to go down with your family
Yeah.
and roll this fucking thing up the line to get
Yeah.
up, back up, right?
Yeah.
The fights that I would have with like holding the thing, letting it drop, like
Yeah.
with my family, it created long-lasting trauma and memories. But
That's Action Park.
that's Action Park, baby.
Hey, it's the most relaxing place. No, it's not.
No, there was nothing relaxing about Action Park. It was fun, but you know, I think Action Park was only really meant for 16-year-olds to like 28-year-olds.
Yeah. And
Because
my
you could
dad.
get drunk there
Yeah.
and just lose your fucking mind.
That-
But like when I was younger than that, and I just remember having a good time. But I think like it was really just meant for like that
Dude,
demographic.
when I went there,
You're fucking
it was
losing.
like it was supposed to be closing soon or something. They were giving free tickets out or some shit in the
Yeah.
newspaper. My dad would always go through the news day and be like, "Oh, free stuff, let's go, we're going." And
Yeah.
so like it was me, my brother, him, and I had one ticket left. I don't know why I didn't choose Mike to come with me. I should have brought Mike with me. It would have been a lot more fun. Instead, I brought
Ah!
and so we were there. Do you remember the ride with the? It wasn't a ride. It was a rope. Remember, like the rope.
Yes, and you slap down. No one know how to do it because
So
it like just as soon as you grabbed it, it pushes you. You like you couldn't. You falling off.
so Joe, They're like, "Jan, you want to go?" I'm like, "No." It's like, I can't do that. We were in like sixth grade or something. Holds onto the rope, right?
Oh my
He
God.
goes down. He gives people his feet get stuck in the water. If your feet can get stuck in water, he just gets dragged across the top of the water. And everyone's watching. That was the thing.
Yeah.
It was like a stadium.
It
Everyone's like,
was.
"Oh!"
It was.
And then you have to swim.
And it was
you have
the
to
coldest
shame
lake
swim.
water ever. It was fucking freezing.
And it was raining that day we went. It was so cold. Dude, do you remember they had the cliff diving? Did you do that?
Yeah, dude, I did that.
I was scared
They
out of my
also
mind.
had they had this
I was
one
scared.
slide. You had to be 99 pounds or heavier. I was not. Okay. I swear to you, I didn't touch the slide for the first 10 seconds. I was free falling.
Oh my god, dude!
All right, listen.
Oh my god!
We gotta get to
Remember?
this
I'm
next
sorry.
one.
Wait, one more thing. Remember the other Action Park commercial where they showed the people going down that hill on that cart?
Yes. The most fucking, did you ever see the pictures of like people fucking up on that and burning
Oh, yeah.
themselves
Yeah.
and crashing into each other?
Oh god, man.
The Alpine slide.
Yeah, the Alpine slide. What a great commercial. What a great ride. That thing was dangerous as hell. I can't
They used to
even-
have go-karts, boats.
Yeah, but the go-karts I think were like real cars.
Bro, dude, you have to see the documentary if you didn't get a chance and you were listening to this.
Maybe, hey, if you made the documentary and you want to be on the Nostalgia Test podcast, hit us
Yeah,
up. We'd love
please.
to have you guys on.
Yes.
Whoever. That shit was fucking nuts. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, Manny. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 of them. 1 through 4.
4.
Okay. Here we go.
Make sure you present it the right way.
Yeah, I thought I was. I'm hitting the right buttons. And also YouTube will probably flag us for this. So I mean, fuck them.
Wow, we're showing them YouTube.
Dude, I don't know. Can you see it?
Yes.
All right, the 1990 whatever Super Soaker Supercharger Power Pack.
That's right, baby.
commercial.
Fuck
Look at
yeah.
this fucking thing.
Let's go.
Oh, look at the little soaker. It may look small. Look again, Jack. It's the Super Soaker Supercharger Power Pack. Supercharges and fills up fast. It's a small looking soaker with a big time blast. Super Soaker Supercharger Power Pack.
Okay.
Was that rap just now? Was that hip hop?
It's a Super Soaker Super Power Pack.
Super Soaker Pack. I never had this.
No.
I don't know anyone who had this. I think I
Nah.
stepped at Super Soaker 3000.
Yeah.
Is what I had.
I didn't have that one.
I
But
feel like that little the injection thing would break easily.
100%.
Easily. That's
This
not
was-
working after a day's use.
No, this was a time where water guns were like getting insane. Like,
Well, they came out with the ozone leaker, and then they had to do this one. The fucking
ozone-
bukkake gun. Okay. And then they came out with this one to wash the bukkake off.
Yeah.
Why?
Dan, end the site, end the fucking show, Dan, end it.
Oh my god.
Spoiler alert.
Guys, if you guys want to give us some commercials other than Mythology Brewing and Flux Coffee, get fluxed up!
I don't know what's happening anymore. These
Oh
were
my God.
toys. These were toys.
This is a
this was
toy.
our childhood, Manny. Like when I look back on this, I'm like, like I don't know if we were better off or if the generation now.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
This kid was running around with a backpack full of water.
Yes.
I mean, he was, and these 3 kids had other water guns that also looked crazy. They would have just beat the shit out
I
of
mean,
the kid
those
that took
3
it.
kids had pretty good fucking water guns.
Oh my god! The only time, I mean, we had super soakers and we used them, and they broke very easily, because we threw them at each other.
Yeah.
And then we had the other one that we put beer in when we got
Yes.
older.
That was the Super Soaker
Yeah.
3000 or something. That was the
Yeah.
one that where we like made take a whole shot of it to his
Yeah.
face. don't get this. There should be an age restriction when you when you get to a certain age with Super Soaker.
Yeah, they ask you to
I
like,
think
how
this.
old are you?
I think this commercial is fine. I think it's basically the same kids as the ozone leaker. But like, it doesn't make me want this one. I didn't like
No.
this gun.
No, no. I think this is a very nostalgic commercial because Super Soakers are super nostalgic.
Yeah, and I think like for some reason, and maybe I'm wrong with this.
Uh-huh.
I don't think a super soaker or a water gun
Mm-hmm.
needs a fucking backpack. Because I think like I think the challenge of itself is you get everybody wet, then you got to go fill while you're getting soaked by another gun that was loaded. So anytime you're reloading, you're just getting fucked with.
Standing next
You know,
to you just...
the best part about water guns is like people who get upset about getting wet. Like,
yeah,
the point of the water gun is to have a good time wetting each other.
yeah,
You know, like if you're running away from that, that's like someone with a water balloon that doesn't want to fucking get soaked with, like, inevitably, everyone's getting wet.
that's what's the point. It's hot out. These kids look like they were like in jeans and t-shirts. It would look like they were like it was like a fall day.
Yes. Anyways, yeah, I would be mad if I was in that clothing.
Yeah, yeah.
What they should do, there should be a realistic commercial where it's a kid fills up a fucking water balloon and goes to his father who's making like burgers and just fucking goes off. That should be the commercial.
That should be the commercial. That or like you're filling it up and you go to throw it and it just pops on you. Like that happens so many times.
Exactly.
Yo, when Mike and I had when we were kids, we did like a water fight. Mike was on the Iron Eagle episode. Check that one out because that episode is ridiculous. But we were doing we had like
That was funny on that one.
Oh,
Fucking pasta or whatever, spaghetti and meatballs.
Yeah, where is it? Damn it. I don't know where any of these are anymore. They're supposed to be in alphabetical order, people, and I'm just looking. But we had a water fight, and then like his mom was coming to pick him up, and we got changed, and there was no we were all fucking like dry. It was over, right? And so his mom comes. She's out front out front of my house. So I'm saying goodbye. I'm like, all right, bye, blah, blah, blah. And then my dad was saying, because he was the adult supervising that day, and he goes, the phone was ringing. He goes, oh Daniel, the phone's ringing, because he's right in the front of my house, right? The phone's ringing. Can you go answer it? And I'm like, yeah, sure. Not thinking like, why is he asking me to answer the phone? He's inside. I'm like, all right, Mike, see you later. Him and his mom are sitting there like in the car. I take one step, two steps up into right in front of the house. My dad had filled a 5-gallon bucket that like like the spackle buckets filled to the top of water, and he just goes, "Wah!" and soaked with water. And he didn't just hit me with water. He then proceeded to mock me in front of Mike and his mom, going, I'm the king. I'm the king. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, what is happening?
Dude, water fights bring out some crazy shit.
He's a man. He was like 50 something to 60.
I love it. I love it.
This is the Mike.
Spaghetti and meatballs.
Oh my god.
All right, next.
Yeah.
This one stays nostalgic.
Okay, yeah. So you have 3. So what number?
2.
2. All right, here we go. Ooh. Here we go. It's funny. The last 3 are I'm just gonna there's an ad, so I'm just gonna play it. The last 3 are all in the same category, oddly, which is really funny. So here we go. This is
share the screen.
Yeah, I'm doing that, Manny.
I look like Ace Ventura here.
Can you from 19 from the 90s. Kid Cuisine frozen dinners.
No.
This stuff, I had my fill. To tell the truth, I mean, it blows me. But wow, there's Kid Cuisine, an awesome meal that's made just for me.
And now Kid Cuisine's making their well-balanced meals better than ever.
They're all
Well-balanced.
foods and fun games too. And
say
so
corn.
I say yes with Kid Cuisine. I'll have that my way.
All right. So the theme that I've seen recently in some of these commercials, is that they all just take good songs
Yeah.
and put their words in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck this shit.
Have you ever had Kid Cuisine when you were a kid?
I haven't had Quids Cuisine. Quids. I haven't had this shit. I have had TV dinners before, and it's like worse. It's like take airport food, leave it sitting out, then wrap it back up, then freeze it, and then sell it to the general public.
Dude. The best part when you're like well balanced, it's like pizza, corn, and pudding.
Yeah, that the fucking whatever that middle brownie thing is supposed to be. First of all, most of it's staying in that plastic. Okay, like
No one
how are you
knows.
eating up? You need a microwave in your household, so
Keep
you're
the
heating up
plastic
this
over it.
plastic microwave thing. Like that's definitely not microwave safe. That
No.
plastic is heating up, so you're just like ingesting chemical. This is why we're fucked up, Dan. Because
Dude,
they sold Kid Cuisine as being a balanced meal. This is what it's like. What's so fucked up? But this is like, hey, we know your parents aren't around because they can't afford anything, so they're working, and they can't afford to go to the fucking grocery store and actually cook a meal for you. So here's fucking TV food.
your parents hate you.
Kid Cuisine.
Kid Cuisine.
What? Who's
Kid
having
Cuisine.
that pizza? Just go get Elio's.
Dude, all those
Okay.
kids, I don't want to be, I don't know, like
Dan,
gross or anything.
I
but-
watched that commercial and I felt I tasted the plastic in my mouth.
Dude, all those kids are
What
getting
was that?
diarrhea.
Was that look like a crumb cake? It was a wing. What the fuck was that?
I don't know, but they're all pooping there.
It was shake and bake wing.
First of all,
There was a shake and bake wing in that.
yes, and I think that the kid with the red hair, I think was the kid from Billy Madison.
John C. Riley.
That was like
What?
O'Doyle Rules. I think he was one of the
That was
O'Doyle
the
Rules
kid?
kids. I think so.
Oh my god, fuck this man. No,
Oh,
Kid
that was
Cuisine.
scary.
I love how they were trying to make fun of ravioli.
First of all,
I would quicker eat a fucking ravioli.
you would rather
Spaghetti's-
eat Chef Boyardee?
Chef Boyardee, baby. Yes.
I would never. I had it once or twice, and I wanted to die.
Bro, I wanted to
Smeal.
put that to the test.
Smeal.
No.
Yes. We're putting
All right. Well, we are.
SpaghettiOs and Chef Boyardee to the test. You know how many raviolis I ate as a kid
Oh, dude, no. See,
in a can?
no. We should. No, we're coming up on. So maybe we should be doing Chef Boyardee, but like I'm vegan and I'm pretty sure I'll die.
I'll eat it for you.
My
soul
Is it real?
Is it real? Is it really a
Ugh,
meat? Could it?
I don't think there's any.
Do
I
they
think
have a Beyond Meat ravioli?
no. I think what they fed us in school, pasta wise, was probably Chef Boyardee.
I will tell you, no, it wasn't.
No,
The pasta meal at school was one of the best meals we could have.
are you serious?
Much
The
better than
chicken
the other
nugget
side.
meal was definitely way better.
Bro, pasta meal was the shit.
It was shit, and it made you
No.
shit. It was
All right, let's
horrible.
go. Next.
But
I mean-
one more thing.
What?
We did this to ourselves because the other thing is like when we got older, we knew we shouldn't be eating plastic. But then at house, we were microwaving White Castle burgers in plastic in a microwave. We were
Well,
eating plastic.
We were also, in different states of drug uses.
We have so much plastic in our bodies, probably.
That's why I look like shit right now. All right.
Oh, Manny, you look great, Manny. We have two more. One or
face.
two?
One.
Oh, okay. Here we go. All right. This is the craziest episode that we've done in a long time. Just waiting for you to say yes. All right, can we yeah, okay.
Star Trek.
I got it. Hey, we got some soda. OJ, purple stuff, Sunny Delight. What's in this? Tastes like orange and tangerine. Yeah, mine. Some healthy junk too. Whoa. What are you doing? Thirsty. What?
Problem, guys?
No. Way to be Mr. Jackson. Come on. Yes,
Sunny Delight, the good stuff kids go for.
yeah. Want some more?
Okay.
Yes.
Sunny Delight. That was we put
Sunny
Delight to the
Delight.
test, at a live episode when we did them.
Sunny Delight, the good stuff kids go for.
Yeah, there's now an alcoholic Sunny Delight.
Of course. Well, why not?
So Manny, Sunny Delight, the commercial, legendary commercial, legendary.
Legendary. You cannot stop thinking about the purple stuff.
Yeah,
What was the purple stuff?
I mean,
Was that
it's gotta be-
sangria?
Was it what?
Sangria?
The purple stuff?
Was sangria.
Why would it be sangria?
Go back to the commercial. Watch
Bro,
it. There's fruit in it.
I'm pretty
It's-
sure it was like Kool-Aid or something. Let's see. Hold on.
Fucking sangria.
Okay, here we are. I think that's just light, Manny. Here, hold on a second. Let's see. Here we go. That's just light. That's just light.
It's not like
What are you talking about?
press play. Does he move it?
OJ, purple stuff, Sunny Delight.
Oh, you're right. It's light.
It's
I
just
thought it
light.
was sangria.
Why the fuck? Why would the mom be like, "Yeah, let's put some sangria in there," and he's like, "Yo, purple stuff," and she's like, "Oh,
Yeah, he
damn it."
doesn't know. He's a kid.
First of all, the commercial starts very oddly. It's like Top Gun, volleyball. The mom's looking out the window. I don't know what she's looking at because they're nowhere near the beach.
No.
So I don't know.
It's a badly cut first commercial, like
Mhm.
first part of the commercial.
Yeah.
But it does establish they're sweaty. They've just worked out. They're thirsty.
Yeah.
They don't want, pop. They don't want purple stuff.
Yeah.
They're gonna have something nice and refreshing and
Sunny
healthy.
Delight.
Sunny Delight.
Healthy.
Afternoon Delight.
They were better off drinking that orange juice.
Yeah. I would say this passes just because
It's amazing.
it is so quick and
Yeah.
there's not I don't think there's many people that don't remember purple stuff.
Oh, purple stuff is quite possibly so like you could quote purple stuff like that is like how you call a whole generation. You go, hey, soda, OJ, soda, purple stuff, and someone's like,
purple
Sunny
stuff.
D.
Yep. Absolutely. That's how you gather a fucking
Yeah. That's
We
how
should
you
do that.
gather
You should
like,
post
Gen
that.
Xers and
How do you
millennials.
gather a zennial?
Yeah. You put out purple stuff. No.
You say these words.
Yeah.
We got
Oh.
some soda, some OJ, some purple stuff.
Sunny D.
Sunny D.
I
Finish-
loved Sunny Delight. When I was a kid, if we
Delight.
had Sunny Delight in my refrigerator, I was like, this is an amazing day. What happened? How did this get here? It didn't taste like
It
anything
was like
real.
Tang.
Yes, it did taste like Tang.
It was like the version of Tang that you
Yeah.
didn't have to mix.
Yeah. Yeah.
Remember Crystal Light iced tea?
Bro, I had
Did we
Crystal
put that
Light.
to the test?
We didn't.
We did.
No, we didn't. We talked about it because of Dave's bottles of iced tea that he would make people.
Yeah. All right, let's go.
What was our life like when I think back? It's like we're just like it's shaking seats. Like,
All right,
we
last
didn't
one.
want to drink a glass of water. We did so much to avoid a glass of water.
I know. Now I drink so much water. This podcast, I've gone through two of these.
Oh my God, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Fucking bottles of whiskey that turned into a bottle of water.
I got some sparkling water. I have the Soda
Oh,
Stream.
I fucking love sparkling water. Slows you down on drinking though. It's good.
Yeah, but in the U.S. they don't understand the power of sparkling water. I really understood it when I
Mineral
went,
water.
to Europe and to Greece. I was
The only
like,
thing
"Holy
is
shit."
you don't quench your thirst, but
Eh.
you have a lot of minerals.
Yeah, and you put lemon in there. Good time.
Good times. Let's go.
Okay, here we go. So here's the last one, Manny. This is a commercial from 1995. Oh my God. I'm just gonna let this stupid ad go, and then we can watch this one. 1995. It's in all three of the last ones are all food ones, which is really funny. Can you see it?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. 1995's Fruitomic Punch Gushers.
Oh my God.
Introducing new Fruitomic Punch Gushers with a taste that's gonna drive you fruity. It's very, very different. And totally appealing. It's new Fruitomic Punch Gushers, the fruit snack bursting the juicy fruit punch in the middle. So fruity, they'll really turn your head.
Whoa, I'll say.
New Fruitomic Punch Gushers. The blast of fruit punch is gonna drive you totally fruity.
Man, I gotta split.
Okay. This is how you create a generation of people who would just put any sort of pill or anything in their mouth. Like this is what this is. Like I watched that and I was like, no wonder. Like that was all about like if you showed the Just Say No commercial and then put the Fruitomic Gushers commercial right after it, it voids the other one. 100%. That's a drug commercial.
I never really liked Gushers. I instantly remembered that commercial when you started pressing play.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Dude, do you remember the old school fruit snacks that just look like a bean?
No.
Oh my
God. It's
God.
a fruit snack?
Yeah, it was just called fruit snack. Oh, God,
and it looked like a bean.
Picture. Yeah,
like a jelly bean?
Yeah, it looked like a jelly bean. There were no shapes. It was just like bean.
And different colors. I wish I could
find it. But anyway, like the Gushers were cool because like it was the first time that like it was weird because like they put something in the middle and it was like, oh man, like this is like the next like generation of fruit snacks. And that commercial was insane. That was a commercial that definitely was on Saturday morning cartoons that I wanted those so badly, and my parents were like, "No, we have no money to buy these things. You're not eating fucking Gushers. That's fucking crazy."
Yeah.
My dad's go-to was like, "Go eat a banana."
That's the only things. Which one call it? Oh, one second. That's the only thing that I probably might have had a Gushers at the Mineola Pool Snack Shack.
Right.
Like my mom didn't regulate sugar intake for me, but like I never really thought about Gushers. I probably just got it for free at the Snack Shack. By the way, that episode you did when you interviewed the actors, and if it's out on Prime, so you guys should check out our episode and watch Snack Shack.
Yeah, shout out Snack Shack, Connor Sherry, Mika Abdallah, awesome interview. But yeah, this was a crazy ass commercial, and one thing from all these commercials, I'm surprised we survived. Like it was what we were putting in our bodies, what they were allowing us to play with. It's amazing that we even got this far.
Very much. I don't know. Maybe that's why I feel like I've type 2 diabetes since I was 10.
All
right, Dan, this was phenomenal.
Yeah. So wait, did that one pass the nostalgia test?
No. Well, it's nostalgic.
It's very nostalgic. Yeah.
It's nostalgic. I didn't like the way it ended. I thought it was funny, the banana split joke, but it kind of like died down. I think they like stretched it a little too long.
Do you remember that episode we did of those weird music videos, alternative videos or whatever, and it was that Eels video with the guy with the carrot? That's what that reminds
That's what it looked like. Yeah. I think
Yeah.
I think we should do more commercials, and we should get some people on.
Yeah, I'm thinking we'll do some more commercials. This was fun, crazy. This is people.
Because it's not even just a commercial. Like we're also like rating the item itself.
Oh yeah, no, the item was trash, but like I think like most of it, I think the worst thing out of all these was the Oozinator. We have now a new category of bad,
It's
Oozinator
fucking
bad,
gross.
and I think the
Can't even
creepiest
believe
thing
that existed.
that existed, bro, and that doll that peed, that was
The dog that pooped that like
that was real.
that was another one, and there was like magnets that like made it disappear.
Oh my God, that's right. I remember that.
Yeah,
shit.
it was like a dog that was like butt like turned and it like dropped magnetic poop.
And now people just look at screens. You know what? Like we had toys that pooped and peed, and now everyone else is just staring at I don't know what.
Dude, there was definitely a doll that peed in their underwear, and the underwear changed
Yeah, no,
colors.
I remember. I remember that commercial. It was creepy as hell. Yeah.
Rufio.
That was a long fucking drop.
I'm so mad that Rufio died. They could have came up with a better sequel.
Seriously,
All right.
creepy movie. People, please share this episode with someone that you feel would enjoy talking about 90s commercials and also had some of these things. And if you want to get deep into, sharing with us your memories of any of these commercials or any of the things from the 90s that you feel had a really hilarious commercial, share it with us at the nostalgiatest@gmail.com and like, review, and follow the podcast. We are out there doing the work for you. This one-stop shop of all nostalgia. Nostalgia Test Podcast. Manny is losing his mind.
That's for all the people who are actually watching. Put that in your clip.
Everyone, we'll see you at the next test. Peace.
Peace.
Share this episode with your friends. Subscribe and follow the Nostalgia Test Podcast on YouTube, Substack, Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. Send us your episode ideas and comments or book us for podcasts and events at thenostalgiatest@gmail.com. Come hang out with us next week because you never know what pop culture will pop up on the Nostalgia Test.